So there's a new hot gun in the shop as of right now. I don't know what we're gonna call this. I guess we can call this the SSR Gang Gut gun, but yeah, it's a battleship gun. I don't know what nickname to give this gun because I'm just gonna say SSR Gang Gut gun, man. I don't know what else to call this gun, honestly, but yeah. This is the gun as of right now. How good is it? Let's find out. Mine is already plus 13, so that probably gives you an idea how good it is as of right now. Let's go ahead and toss this onto a ship to give you guys a better idea of how this gun works out. So I used Richard Lewis as my example for this time. We're going to unequip that, and we're going to compare it with another gun. So let's toss on the champagne gun real quick. And then I'll do this because I think the best gun to compare it with is the champagne gun. So let's go ahead and do that. So this gun right here, popping a disgusting 165 firepower damage. Or not firepower, sorry. Damage per shot times 3. That's like a 10% damage increase compared to the champagne gun from just shell damage alone. It is disgusting. It is a tad slow compared to the champagne gun by 0.3 seconds. So it's not the worst, but it's definitely noticeable long term. But I think it should be okay if you guys are using multiples because there's that reload bar when you do the volley. So that time spent doing a volley can be charging up this, whatever. Ammo typing, let's go ahead and look at that. We have 40 on light armor, 145 on the medium armor, much higher there, and 110 on the heavy armor. So it wins out in modifiers on the medium, but it loses out on modifiers on the heavy. So very, very interesting there. Area effect is going to be 14, so it's a little bit smaller on splash damage compared to usual. And it's going to be a spread of 17 compared to 18, which means it's much more accurate compared to the champagne gun. So that is very, very good. And I think modifiers, the coefficients or whatever, are a little bit lower than the champagne gun. I think at plus 13 you have 124% versus the champagne gun has like 130%, I think. So it's a little bit lower there, but for the most part though, the shell damage alone carries this gun. It's really, really good. It's very, very powerful. Now, if we were to compare this to the 457, the Georgia gun here, it is 0.28 seconds slower compared to the Georgia gun. Oops, sorry. I am looking at it wrong here. Let me go ahead and change that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and look at the 457. So now it's about... Okay, it's a full-on like 3 seconds slower compared to the 457. And then you have 40 less shelling damage, but it's times 3, not times 2. So it's a little bit better on this department right here. And then the 25 power as usual. This time modifiers, it loses in light, ties in medium, but loses out on heavy. It has a small area effect compared to 457, but has the same spread range as the 457, which is very, very good. I think modifiers are the same as well too. So this gun right here, essentially, it's going to be a very, very good gun. I think this gun right here basically kicks out the Marco Polo gun. Because the Marco Polo gun, it's about 0.4 seconds faster, slightly less damage here. But this gun right here, it is not flexible at all except on light armor. But yeah, I think it does beat out Marco Polo gun though, even though it's 5 modifiers lower compared to Marco Polo gun. Simply because this right here is disgusting, and it has heavy armor properties as well too. But I'll probably just use the AP MK-6 though, the champagne gun, for heavy armor. I gotta test that out though. I'm not sure which one's gonna be better for heavy armor. It looks very close though, but I think maybe this gun might be a little bit better on heavy. I'm not sure. It's gonna be difficult to figure that out. But it's much more accurate though. The accuracy on this gun is disgusting. It's on par with 450, so it's very, very good. So essentially, this gun, if it's medium armored content, you guys are doing 3 battleships for whatever reason, you would probably want to use this gun there. So for example, I'll go ahead and use a setup real quick. So if you use 3 battleships like this, like Vanguard, Bismarck II, and Soyuz, and you want to adjust for medium armored content, you would give that gun to your last shooting ship. Or if you want to do like a setup for like Vanguard, Soyuz, for Bismarck II to go last, you would give this gun to Bismarck II, so she ensures going last, and then you give 457's faster guns to Vanguard and Soyuz, so they go first to amplify the damage for Bismarck 2 to do a lot of damage later on with that crazy amount of buff stacking and shelling damage from that new gun. Is going to be very, very good. So you want that gun on your last DPSing ship. Basically, your heavy hitting ship is who you want that gun on, because they're going to get all the buffs stacked up, and they're going to do so much damage when they have that gun on them. So it's a very, very good bossing gun. Not so much on the mob content though, but it's a very, very good bossing gun. Highly, highly recommend you guys get this gun up. And if you guys want plus 13 it, is a very solid option. I did it. I don't know when I'm going to use it though. Maybe when Hell in the content comes back, but it's going to be very, very good when it comes to medium armor stuff. Probably best in slot for at least one ship. Alright, so yeah, it's a very good gun. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. I'll see you guys in next video.